The time has come, my lovely friends, to talk of many things, like stars and plants and consciousness of yours and many beings. And so this truth comes out in rhyme as it is born from me. Alas, today I come to play with Arcturine energies. With song and dance and play and romance, you will find your heart still sings. And if it chokes, just cut the ropes that bind you to the leaves. My name is Key, and I am she who sings this to you now. But also, I'm a part of him and her and you right now. Together, we will sit and learn and teach and love and heal. And just when we think we know it all, then more will be revealed. Each of us live many lives simultaneously. So it's time to know how they unite and remember that we're free. Many thanks to all of you who chose to be here now. The earth and stars and other beings give a gracious bow. Bless, family, I'm pleased to be, as I am pleased with you. For this is the reality we chose to see this through. Since the time the all that is decided to be separate, we're fragments looking for our source, so lonely, confused, and desperate. Although you do not have to be in total desperation, you're here to remember the illusion of separation. For you and I, the trees, the stars, the oceans, fruits, and waters are all a part of the great whole. We're siblings, sons and daughters. You see, we're here to suffer, to experience polarity. Together we created this physical reality. And once again, we're shown this truth, reminded of ourselves, so that you can integrate this truth within yourself. Those feelings of loathing, sadness, and fear, they want to tell you something. So don't ignore, instead explore. Those feelings aren't just nothing. So when you know that you are free, you can begin to heal. And so you feel, so it's revealed, and transform yourself to heal. And so let's start to pick apart the reasons why we're here. Make no mistake, it is our fate. The lessons are quite clear. It all began with one small thought of curiosity, and from that thought was born the world of pole duality. And so the one we all come from was fractured and divided, and then we noticed differences that made us so short-sighted. Eventually, we chose our place, beliefs, and race and planet. But the further that we splintered out, the more that we forgot it. And so we lived with different thoughts, with these identities, from Lyra, Vega, Sirius, Orion, and the Pleiades. For eons now, there have been wars among these many beings. Some want peace, some want control, but we all want the same thing. This journey in polarity looks different in perspectives. But these poles serve us to remind that we are all relatives. The agenda for each one of us is to return to source. The source that's always been within, despite our chosen course. Now, here we are as human beings on this planet we call Earth. Are you ready to resolve this trauma that we've been reliving since her birth? The drama started long before the planet Earth existed. So as we shift, we have a chance again to be uplifted. So let's remember who we are, where we come from, why. Remember that we are all one, connected to the sky. Let's breathe and love and cry and share and hold each other's hand. Together, we can once again create a sacred land. Orion, I've shared of the importance that we remember that we're free. But what's that mean? Free will, free choice, and also sovereignty. You see, we all have choices in the way that we respond. Will you accept or will you reject beliefs that are beyond? We all were given this great gift of will. It's in the blueprint. The challenge is remembering this will in every moment. When we forget we have free will, the lessons are much harder. But the more you use your own free will, divine memories grow stronger. We are all responsible for every action taken. The universe responds each time. Don't ever be mistaken. Call it karma if you wish. It's not a punishment. The more you are aware of it, the more enlightenment. So you might say that it's a game that we all chose to play. And though the outcome of this game already came to pass, it is the way we play the game that has the most impact. So your free will is your best tool while you are still divided. Believe and trust and love yourself, and you're divinely guided. Today, I'd really like to share a tool to set you free. We all have it. There is no cost. It's creativity. This energy that dwells within is your authentic self. When you express it, it brings more joy, more peace, and better health. Each of us are unique in the way that we express it. Some might dance, or write, or sing, or paint, or stitch a blanket. Maybe you like to cook with love, or leave your thoughts for others. Maybe you like to dress or do your hair in many colors. Whichever way you choose to use your creativity, it's beautiful, so just be you. That's all that you can be. This creative flow comes from your heart, rooted deep within your soul. So when you make it tangible, your heart will always know. And here's the reason why I write these words so they are rhyming. It is a way to sing heart songs at just the perfect timing. The human brain likes patterns and divine fluidity. And so this channel expresses this through creativity. Each word and pause and idea expressed contains a sacred code. These codes assist to activate your DNA and mode. Because we chose to be 3D, our bodies and minds want healing. So we create to integrate the spirit in our feelings. Expression. And so let's talk some more about divine polarities. Divine because they are a part of all realities. There's up and down, and black and white, right and wrong, and dark and light. And while all these appear to be separate and divided, the goal here is to integrate them all to be united. For negative and positive seem to be on different spectrums, but they coexist so we can see the truth that we've been kept from. And when we can collectively integrate these sides, they merge into the apex point where unity resides. Acceptance of our differences, beliefs, and origins is a great step for humanity as our soul transcendence begins. So no matter what, we must remember to love unconditionally. Ourselves, our friends, even enemies, and all our family. When we can embrace and learn that everything is our teacher, the lessons in this school of life are felt and seen much clearer. There are times to shine and to retreat, times of famine and of feast, times of sadness and times of joy, times to be both girl and boy. Seasons, cycles, summer, winter, within, without, roses and splinters, day and night, and work and play, and sun and moon, predator and prey. Everything plays a role in our journey back to source. And as you know, all paths lead home, no matter what the course. And so we were created with vulnerability, the need for food, shelter, clothes, and mobility. We were designed this way to remember we are source. So we need our Mother Gaia and her bountiful resource. The trees are lungs, the rivers are blood, the stones are consciousness. The leaves let go, mountains blanket in snow, and the sun sets in the west. In nature, everything has flow in cycles and in seasons. And so there's times that we will grow and go within for reasons. We are made of earth and stars and dust and all these elements. And with gratitude and consciousness, we can and will rebalance. The planet nurtures and provides all that's needed to survive. As above, so below, without, within, where our souls know. So look to nature to understand your deep divine connection. It mirrors us and all that is, the truth and our reflection. There's many races and ancestors that help us to remember. The Zetas, Reptoids, Syrians, Avians, and Sasquatch are great mentors. Pleiadians are much like us, and we are much like them. And that's because we are the same no matter where we've been. They've left us clues like pyramids and coded calendars, and unique genes and languages and star ambassadors. Astrology and sacred tools like frequencies and crystals. Elders even leave us signs and geometric symbols. And so we can remember too that this is all resolved. Our karma are just patterns of problems to be solved. But often we forget the drama's already been healed. But trauma is like an onion that is strong when it is peeled. Orion's done. Let's celebrate. The hardest part is through, and now we can all integrate so we can be renewed. You are all Orion lights, exposing all these shadows. So keep on shining in the dark, you beautiful commandos. Light. And so, we will remind you of your closest Earth descent. The Sasquatch people have a lot of truth they can present. Our DNA is 99% the same as theirs. The biggest difference is our size and the number of our hairs. The Bigfoot people are sentient beings and carekeepers of our planet. But they're also our big brothers, helping us to heal our habits. This hairy race of humanoids still sit with our star elders. They teach of love and honesty. They're mankind's greatest helpers. Like us, they're here to integrate and heal themselves and others. And when we do, it all affects our sisters and our brothers. So listen to their wisdom and apply it to your life. Your soul will quickly know its truth and your divine birthright. They say the time is urgent now to change humanity. If we don't, we will repeat another history. The only thing for sure is change, and it's happening right now. So please assist our race and theirs by beginning to allow. Betas are another race that helps humanity, for we help them to integrate emotions and feelings. Their species crisis came to pass. They accepted constant change. They realized they could not go back, continuing old ways. They lived in fear and they withdrew to protect themselves and others. And now they've healed, so they reach out to family through the mothers. Family shares DNA and also soul connections. So do not fear when they appear and give you some directions. The Zetas are the beings that many see with the big eyes. They sometimes bring us on their ships to observe us and advise. Us humans gave their race a gift, and now they're gifting us. We teach them about family. They teach us about trust. Together, we evolve and heal and co-create an outcome where all the souls through time and space are healed and loved and welcome. Bless you all for being here and listening to me. I intend these songs have touched your heart and inspire you to sing.